adults. They were adults. They probably had children of their own. Okay. Now they've got nothing to be scared of because they're not in that circle. So why didn't they report? And I'll ask it again.
no,
Why didn't they report it when he was
That
alive?
his character was portrayed that he could fix anything. That's what he
Yes,
did.
I get
And
that.
they were
I
scared
get
to come
that.
out in fear of what he would do to them. I know, I'd be scared.
and
I get that.
pedophiles.
No,
And,
that's rubbish.
and
That's rubbish.
just listen to me for a minute, please, because I am a victim of that crime. They silence you, they victimise you, and you're too scared to speak up, right?
Well, I can see the way in Angie saying, and this is no way defending it, saying, oh, they lied or what. But
No, I'm not saying they're lying.
surely all the people that he abused, surely one of them would have gone home and said something to their family. And I'm not saying, I mean, there was hundreds.
Come on. Can we just be realistic?
But who's going to believe it?
Can you just listen to me for 1 second, right? Let's be realistic. If that sort of thing happens to you, you're ashamed, you're embarrassed, you don't realise it's happening.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that.
Listen, please listen to me, because I am a victim of this. And you are so scared because they victimise you, they scare you into, if you tell someone, no one's going to believe you, right? Okay? So please do not use victim as not being able to come forward because they're so scared, right? I've been there, I've done it, all right? Sorry, just had to say that. I'm going to shut up now.
Okay, yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Scared of what? Scared of what, though? Because we're talking about a man that's probably elderly. He was elderly before he died. You know, and I would be thinking to myself, well, I've got nothing to lose by reporting it. If I'm not believed, I'm not to leave. But then one person, wait a minute, listen, and I'm going to say this, one woman came forward, then everyone came forward. Then all of a sudden, no one was scared to come forward. And I'm not victim blaming because I know it's awful. I've never been through that myself. I'm not victim blaming, but I'm just so infuriated in some ways that if they had come forward when this guy was alive, then they would have saved other people from going through that, number one. And number two, he would have got justice. He has not got justice because they decided to come forward when he died for perhaps compensation.
And can I just jump in here as well?
That's wrong, Angie.
They did speak up and weren't believed.
People spoke up. People did speak up about Jimmy Savile.
Someone's talking over me, sorry. There's a historic crimes against people which can be charged for. Mine happened when I was a child, and I'm not going to say my age now. But anyway, I took him to court, he got arrested, he got charged, and he done 4 years. So historic crimes can be done, okay? And, we need to protect the people that are being abused, and we need to give them confidence to come forward and say, I was abused when I was younger. I can take this person to court, and it does happen. Sorry, I'm waffling.
No, you're not waffling. The difference is Jimmy Savile was a very high profiled person in the media. He represented so many charities. He did, in brackets, all this good work. Who would believe? He did. People did go. People did report it. You need to watch the documentary, Angie.
I'm just reading the comments, and there's so many people coming forward and saying, I've been through it. I haven't told the
It is. It's something you can't.
It's so sad.
Thank the Lord I have never been through it, but I have got empathy, and I would never victim shame anybody.
I am not victim shaming anyone.
I'm not saying you are.
I'm not the only one.
You can't ask the question, why did these people not come forward?
Of course I can, because I'm not the only one that's asked that question. I've heard other people ask that same question as to why these women waited until he died to report it to the police.
Because obviously that's the only way that they felt that they would be heard, because they'd been silenced.
Well, you know what? You've got nothing to lose by reporting it a little bit early when the man is still alive, so he gets justice. He obviously has not got no justice. He's dead.
I don't agree with you.
No, I'm sorry, I don't agree either, Angie. He was somebody that they reported it. They reported it 30 years prior, and it wasn't dealt with.
Yeah, but we're talking about 30 years, you know what I mean? Why, 30 years, when you're a child, obviously it's very different. You're not, you're scared.
Angie,
I
no,
get
I'm
that.
going to stop
And
you
it's
here
awful
now,
when you're a
right?
child, but we're going forward maybe 20 years, right? When he's still alive and you're an adult, you've got children of your own. Why didn't one
Shut
person
up,
come out?
please.
One came out, the rest
But they
came out.
did.
I
They
don't get that.
did.
Can we have a
They
trigger
did
warning up,
report
please?
it.
I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. I'm absolutely
No,
disgusted
it's
what
all
I'm
right.
hearing here. It's absolutely disgusting what I'm hearing here. How
Yeah,
dare you
listen.
Can
shame
somebody put
people?
a trigger warning
I'm
in the
not
comments,
shaming
please?
Yeah, this is a
anybody.
trigger warning. I was
Who's
sexually
shaming
abused as a
anybody?
child.
I'm not the only one that's had
Well,
that
it's absolutely
opinion.
disgusting what I'm hearing. You should be ashamed of yourself.
No, that is
Thank
a
you.
question that I'm asking because he would have got justice if people actually reported it
For
earlier. Because
God's
now he's
sake,
dead, he's got no
Ange,
justice.
stop it.
They were reported. You need to do your
In
background
the
on this,
seventies, yes, in
Angies.
the seventies, maybe he was reported.
No,
All I'm
people
Angie, shut up
reported it and
now.
reported it and
Oh my
reported
God.
it.
Wow, I can't believe this.
Wow. I was a victim of childhood sexual abuse. And when I was 12, I actually told my mum at 12. I went through it from when I was 4 years old. I was scared. They tell you, nobody will believe you. It doesn't matter who the person is,
Angie,
how old the
what are you doing?
person is.
Fuck off.
I'm absolutely ashamed with what I'm hearing.
Well, why are you ashamed? Because this is a question anybody would have asked a woman that's reported it 30 years later.
It doesn't matter if it's
It
10
doesn't
years,
matter. It
30
doesn't
Angie, you
years,
matter.
can't
40
say,
I'm not
years.
you
saying, wait
can't,
a minute. I'm not saying people should never report abuse. I'm not saying that, yeah? I'm not saying that. But it does matter when you report something. People might question, wonder, and the police will ask you themselves, why are you reporting it 30 years later? I'm not saying
Oh,
you can't report it
Angie.
because it's gone so much
Right,
time. But the
let me
Angie,
question
step
is
that's
in,
so
right?
why?
bad.
Because I
That
think
is
it's
so
got a bit
bad.
twisted. And
yeah.
I can't say anything about it because I've never had that with you, but I think
Oh my
what
God.
Angie's trying to say is it's not that she's saying she doesn't believe the people that have reported it. She's just saying
No.
like
No,
someone
she
should
said
have,
it.
and I obviously I can't speak about SA or anything because I've never been through that. And it must be the most hardest thing. So I'm just going to shut up and let other people discuss that.
Don't, Angie,
Listen, I'm not the first one to have said it. Many people have said it, and I'm not saying you can never report it. I've always said you can always report it 30 years, 40 years later. Do you know what I mean? You have a right to do that, but a question will be answered to you from the police as to why you left it so late, why you reported it 30 years later. I'm not saying I disbelieve anyone.
Angie, shush for a minute. Why do we leave it so late? Because we're so traumatised by what happened to us that we don't have the courage to come forward and victim shame ourselves.
Yeah.
And
Well,
say,
it's so infuriating when
listen,
a lot of
Angie,
women
no,
could have saved
please
other women
listen.
from going through that abuse.